you might want to think twice before meeting Earth's giants. Today's collection of biggest animals will make you grateful for that screen between you and them. Ready to meet nature's heavyweight champions? First, subscribe as quickly as you can, because these giants aren't waiting for anyone. This fisherman caught way more than he bargained for, a 2-meter catfish. I think we're gonna need a bigger boat. A 16-centimeter tarantula casually uses this guy's face as its personal playground. Do you want a cute pet like this? When it comes to living dinosaurs, the crocodile Cassius is the undisputed king. This scaly giant measures 5.48 meters long. That's longer than 3 tall humans. Currently living at Marineland Crocodile Park in Australia, this 1,300-kilogram beast could easily flip a small car. But even Cassius was outshined by the legendary Lolong, who stretched an incredible 6.17 meters. No surprise that by his 100th year, he became the largest verified crocodile ever.
In 1978, but he subsequently...
This Alaskan Malamute is so huge it could be mistaken for a small bear. Weighing 38 kilograms, it's basically a living cuddle machine. When your catch of the day weighs 130 kilograms and is longer than you. Scary to imagine the size of the rod that caught that sea bass. Forget horsepower. Standing twice as tall as its owner, this beast must be measured in monster truck power. Remember that movie Anaconda? Well, this 20-meter beast swimming past proves that Hollywood actually undersized them. You may think this is just a twig until it starts walking. This is the world's longest insect, Phobedicus chani, stretching over 56 centimeters. Only 3 specimens have ever been found, making it one of the rarest insects on Earth because it's so well camouflaged that scientists struggle to find them. This is Knickers, the biggest steer in Australia, and possibly the luckiest. At 194 centimeters tall and weighing 1,400 kilograms, he's as tall as Michael Jordan and heavier than a Mini Cooper. This Holstein Friesian's extraordinary size made him too big for a standard barn, earning him a permanent retirement on the farm. Standing half a meter taller than the average steer, Knickers became an internet sensation, towering over his herd like the king of cows. Fun fact, if turned into burgers, he could feed over 4,000 people. But don't worry, Knickers is enjoying retirement on the farm. She's named Medusa for a reason, because she's the longest snake living side by side with humans. A 7.67-meter reticulated python that weighs a staggering 158.8 kilograms. It took 15 people to hold her for an official measurement. This record-breaking snake is strong enough to crush a deer whole and once devoured an 18-kilogram meal in one sitting. Unlike other pythons, Medusa lives at the Edge of Hell haunted house, where she freezes like a statue when visitors pass. And here's the weirdest part. This massive predator can actually purr like a cat when she's happy. This 10-pound lobster was found in a restaurant by a man with a heart as big as he is. After all, he paid $200 to let the giant free. Meet the Kodiak, a massive beast that makes polar bears nervous. Standing over 3 meters tall on hind legs and 1.5 meters on all fours, these Alaskan giants are literally the size of a small car. The record holder, Clyde, weighed a whopping 966 kilograms. That's heavier than a smart car. And here's the kicker. These bears can maintain their massive size thanks to a 23 centimeter thick fat layer. Living exclusively on Kodiak Island and the nearby Alaskan archipelago, they've claimed 16 of the 20 largest brown bear records. This Watusi bull is the king among cattle, weighing 700 kilograms with horns that are 2.4 meters long. A massive manta ray spanning 5 meters was encountered by fishermen. That's not a ray, that's nature's flying carpet. This 180-kilogram muscular pig struts around like he owns the farm, but your bacon starts hitting the gym. Imagine looking up and seeing this overhead. This massive python is wider than the pole it's climbing, as who needs ladders when you've got pure muscle? When your catch starts complaining about a lack of leg room, a monstrous 4-meter arapaima is so huge it barely fits in the boat. Imagine a tortoise that can outlive the entire family tree. This Aldabra giant tortoise weighs 250 kilograms and can live for over 200 years. Basically a slow-moving time traveler. Meet the 20-centimeter emperor scorpion. Black as night and hand-sized, but gentler than you'd think, as this giant is less dangerous than a bee. This 3-meter, 120-kilogram catfish is so massive, it looks like it caught the fisherman instead. Good luck finding a bucket for a catch like that. Check out this Easter Bunny's bodybuilding cousin, a massive continental giant rabbit weighing 15 kilograms lounges in his owner's arms. This is Big Jake, the gentle giant who made other horses look like ponies. This massive Belgian gelding stood a staggering 210.19 centimeters tall without shoes. Born at Smoky Hollow Farms in Wisconsin, he weighed 240 pounds at birth, twice the normal weight, and grew into a 2,660-pound behemoth. Jake needed custom-made horseshoes and a specially reinforced stable floor, and his daily meals could feed 10 regular horses. When measured for Guinness World Records, they had to check his height 3 times because they couldn't believe the numbers. Meet Zeus, the Guinness World Record holder for the tallest dog on Earth. This Great Dane stood an incredible 1.46 meters at the shoulder, and when standing on its hind legs, he reached over 2.1 meters tall. Despite his horse-like size, Zeus was a gentle giant who loved attention, treats, and stealing food from countertops without even trying. He weighed 90 kilograms and drank a gallon of water every day. People constantly asked his owner, "Can I ride him?" But Zeus was happy just being the biggest, best boy. Meet the binturong, or bear cat, nature's popcorn-scented puzzler. This 23-kilogram beast from Southeast Asia looks like a bear-raccoon hybrid, but is actually in the civet family. Growing up to 0.9 meters long plus a 0.76 meter tail, they're the size of a large dog. Despite looking fierce, they're mostly fruit eaters. But the weirdest part is that they literally smell like buttered popcorn, making them the only animal that could potentially be confused with a movie theater snack. Imagine stepping outside and seeing this instead of the male. This massive anaconda is so huge it covers an entire porch. So I guess it's his house now. Imagine a bird with a wingspan wider than your car. The bearded vulture, also known as the bone breaker, spreads its massive wings up to 3 meters wide. But what's truly mind-blowing isn't just its size. This giant shows up to the feast last because it doesn't care about meat. It's evolved to feast on the bones that other scavengers can't handle. That's right, it can swallow bones up to 20 centimeters long whole, using powerful stomach acids to digest them in hours. They've even mastered the skill of riding strong wind currents. And let's be honest, with its red eyes and black mask, this bird looks like it should be the villain of a horror movie. This is Thor, the Alaskan Malamute who thinks he's a lapdog despite being 63.5 centimeters tall and weighing 40 kilograms. These fluffy giants were bred to haul heavy sleds in the Arctic, but Thor prefers hauling himself onto his owner's lap. Malamutes are known for their wolf-like howls, boundless energy, and love for snow. Their thick double coat lets them withstand freezing temperatures as low as -70 degrees Celsius. But good luck convincing this oversized furball that he's too big for cuddles. They're so ancient, they probably remember when fish first decided to try walking on land. That's the Chinese giant salamander, a living fossil that makes other amphibians look like tadpoles. It can grow up to 1.8 meters long and weigh up to 66 kilograms, making it the largest amphibian on Earth. This night-dwelling predator uses its sensitive skin to detect vibrations underwater, allowing it to hunt in complete darkness. This bull's horns need their own zip code. Lazy J's Bluegrass is the bull holding the Guinness World Record for the largest horns. Measuring an astounding 297.8 centimeters, these horns are as wide as 5 washing machines lined up. This impressive span has earned him a well-deserved spot in the record books. Despite their size, his horns are not just for show. They help in regulating body temperature. Moreover, his horns are still growing and they will continue to grow for his whole life. Witness how this 5.5 meter long giant beluga whale adorned with barnacles gets a makeover when the rescue team cleans up this ocean gem, revealing its natural beauty. This farm animal has an 8-pack and makes bodybuilders feel insecure. Even his muscles have muscles. It's this Belgian Blue Bull, a muscle-bound behemoth that has a genetic mutation that creates double the muscle mass, making it look like it's been hitting the gym since birth. Weighing up to 1,270 kilograms, these giants have 20% more muscle than regular cattle. They require specific care due to their unique physiology and are renowned for the most remarkable growth rates. This is the only traffic jam you definitely won't honk at. This king cobra was so enormous it stretched across the entire road. Meet Darius, the Flemish giant who hopped into the Guinness World Records as the longest rabbit ever. This guy stretches an impressive 129 centimeters in length. Owned by Annette Edwards in the UK, Darius has held his record since 2010. Flemish giants are renowned for their giant size and gentle nature, often described as the gentle giants of the rabbit world. Darius's friendly disposition not only breaks records, but also captures hearts. When this tiger casually strolls past the fence, you realize why they're called big cats. At 300 kilograms and standing eye to eye with a cow, it's a gentle giant that demands respect. Behold the Atlas moth, with wingspans reaching 24 centimeters. One of the world's largest, it's like a flying piece of art. Imagine waiting as a 4-meter python slithers across the road like a slow-moving train. Now that's traffic you won't forget. Be amazed by the world's largest frog. This 32-centimeter amphibian fills both hands. Truly a leap beyond ordinary frogs. Only in Canada would traffic stop for a moose doing its daily commute. Standing 2.1 meters at the shoulder, this giant makes sedans look like toys. Watch out, arachnophobes. Watching a giant huntsman spider spanning up to 12 centimeters crawling confidently across a hand is truly creepy. This white sturgeon is literally the size of the fisherman's boat. At 3.5 meters long, it's like releasing a submarine back into the water. Here's Freddy, the gentle giant who went from runt puppy to world record holder. This massive Great Dane stood 2.3 meters on his hind legs, taller than most NBA basketball players. Still can't imagine how big he was? Well, he destroyed 26 sofas during his puppy phase, and his weekly food bill is 100 pounds or $127, or the equivalent of feeding a small army. Despite Freddy starting as the runt of the litter, by age 4, his shoulder height was 103.5 centimeters or 3.5 feet, and he had already become a Guinness World Record holder. This Altai Argali ram's horns measure an incredible 165 centimeters. Just imagine trying to get through a doorway with those. That's wider than most people are tall. Just compare the Watusi bull with a regular cow. At 800 kilograms with 2.5 meter horns, this guy's headgear weighs as much as a person. This 4-meter deep-sea serpent washed up, looking like Poseidon's lost pet. Now let's just hope it's not an omen for a sea monster uprising. How about a praying mantis the size of your palm? It seems like when he stops praying, it's time to start praying yourself. Here's Igor, the Siberian tiger against whom a fence seems like a garden net. At 320 kilograms, he's basically a striped tank with whiskers. Let's hope he's well fed. It's a catch that transforms a boat trip into an epic tale. These fishermen hauled aboard a giant 3-meter halibut. This monster beetle looks like it pays rent in the garage. At nearly 17 centimeters long, it's one power-up away from evolving like a Pokemon. At 1,000 kilograms, this sea lion flaunts its robust size with every stride. Someone's definitely been having too many fish and chips. Ultimate backpack mode activated, as this 30-kilogram fluffy beast is too big for a leash and too lazy to walk. Welcome to Australia, where spiders are bigger than your face. This 11-centimeter leggy nightmare just casually chills on walls, waiting for you to move in. Tentacles over 30 meters long? That's lion's mane, which is longer than a blue whale. Truly one of the largest known species of jellyfish. When an ant is bigger than a coin, it's time to move. This chunk of an insect looks like it's planning world domination. Say hi to Tommy, the world's tallest steer. Standing proud at 1.87 meters and weighing 1,360 kilograms, he's basically a walking SUV. I don't think he fits in a regular barn anymore. A wasp the size of your thumb? Nope, that's a mini fighter jet. And this European hornet queen leads a 500-member insect army. So don't even think about swatting at it. This guy casually carries a bar of fish bigger than a suitcase. And if this is just a catch, what's he fishing for next? The Loch Ness Monster? Behold, the world's largest grasshopper, as big as a child's hand. Its impressive size of 10 centimeters will leave you speechless. Just another day in Australia where huntsman spiders are as thick as tree branches. And really fast, so I'm out of here. When your bull mastiff makes you look like a pet. At 68 centimeters tall, this giant probably thinks he's still a lapdog. And good luck convincing him otherwise. check out this caribou's epic crown. Those antlers could double as a satellite dish. At over 1,270 centimeters of spread, he's not just turning heads, he's probably picking up HBO. Now check out the size of this bug. This helicopter's looking for the nearest landing strip. This python decided to turn the road into its personal runway. And these guys will have to wait for the slithering traffic jam to clear, all 4 meters of it. That was the last giant for today. What's the biggest animal you've ever seen? Tell us in the video.